situation of having crashes in this tournament so far. It's DevM, this time on a computer supplied by the venue today. It's a full fresh install and it crashed. There's also a possible cursor issue with the mouse. We just don't know what caused it. It went black. Luvnest had done a double counter snipe at the point just after that, about a few seconds after it crashed. So it's a very strange situation. Luvnest immediately very riled. I'm making a comeback, of course. After he calmed down, we were prepared to possibly look into giving him the win. Luvnest says, I don't want any BS, let's just do a rematch, and that's what we're going to go with. So we're going to go with a rematch. It's more entertainment for you, and that's what we've got. So let's get straight back into Game 3. Luvnest 2-0 up in this best-of-7 series.
That's right, and just as Ace said, here is the replay of Game 3 coming in at the moment. And on the south side of Crossroads, which was a new map picked, DevM is going to be playing as the Austere.
He is going to be playing as his glorious faction. In the north, we've got the Soviets of Luvnest again, of course. Luvnest is going to be an angry Luvnest. He's given a rematch to DevM, despite DevM's computer crashing through no fault of DevM's. How he's going to react now is possibly going to be furious anger and pent-up aggression, and that's exactly what he needs to keep the Luvnest train on the roll. He's 2-0 up in this series. He can make it 3-0 up with a successful repetition of his earlier counter-sniping, etc. Everyone knows Crossroads, however, is an Axis-flavoured map, so he's got to struggle once more, and it's a struggle he's already participated in, and let's see if he can make it happen.
I would say, like, given the contents of that last game, it kind of looked like it could still have turned either way. Like, it really, aside from the KDs, we were looking at something that was relatively even. As soon as that M4C Sherman came on the field with the Vet 3 sniper, it could have gone either way. So this is going to be an interesting replay. It's going to be interesting because we get to see how they play this. Do they play it similar to the first time? Are they going to switch anything up? That's where this gets really, really interesting, and I think we should look at it from that point of view. There is an added level of psychology, my favourite one, to this.
Which is PhD in psychology, Dan.
Yeah, well, no, I studied
the psychology happening in this room is crazy. We've just had meta drama. Now we've got battlefield drama. We've got a repetition and a situation where Luvnest has got the sniper, DevM's got the sniper, chivalry on display. They're both going for the same strategies.
They are indeed, yeah. It was something that I really liked about the replay with DevM Vaughn, is they just played the same thing. I think that's the most respectful thing you can do in a very difficult situation. But here we go. Same builds at the moment. Sniper out for Luvnest. We're going to have a sniper out for DevM as well. Will we see the snipers get caught out earlier this time, or are we going to see that same left to right pure pure map control dominating, just restricting the size of the squads with the use of that sniper? It was well played by both players in the last game, and of course just tipped by Luvnest just before we had the incident.
There we go, the sniper from DevM making its way onto the battlefield. Had a rocky start in its previous games. How we have seen snipers featured heavily today. Grenadiers duking it out, playing hide and seek. They know there's a sniper on the field, so they're being very careful to avoid the situation.
Good thing is at the start of this, both snipers are on opposite sides. They don't have to, we want to say they don't have to worry about each other too much. But really, I mean, it's a lot of micro. Like, snipers are high maintenance. You really want to be looking after those. You want to keep your attention on them a lot of the time. We could see flanks, like we're just seeing DevM coming around here with the Pioneers. And these snipers are getting ever closer as DevM wanders into the middle. Luvnest tries to just get himself into position just to contain in case DevM pushes through. But the way that these snipers bounce around, I mean, they're both, look, they're literally mirrored on this map, just trying to avoid each other, pick off as many opportunities as possible. Gotta say though, I think actually DevM's had a very, very good start to this game. He might get double munitions, which is really, really good. Could choose G43. He's very good at chasing down snipers. Would be a good choice for him if he does.
Well, Lightning was a popular pick of DevM. It's just that in previous games against Luvnest, he's not wanted to delve straight into a commander pick. He's tried to make it happen vanilla style, and trying to just feel the battlefield before he launches himself into getting the Gewehr 43s.
I really like this type of aggression because what he's doing is he's leaving Luvnest to cap the left side of the map, which is a slow process. He's then going to just group up very, very heavily with the Grenadiers, try and push off this squad. He's got Grenadiers to force off just in case the sniper comes, which it does. So a very, very good play there to make sure his sniper is going to get maximum benefit. This engineer has a very, very difficult retreat.
Oh, that combat engineer's in a difficult retreat. Looks like it's survived for now, though. Although they're up on a ledge and they've assassinated it from that peak.
Very, very careful here, though. Could be a snipe straight away. Luvnest actually turns. He doesn't actually see it, perhaps.
Oh, there he gets him on retreat. There you go, Luvnest with the headshots.
Wow, that was a very big play there. We didn't see that in the last game, and this may change the course of how this goes over time. It's a shame, really, because DevM was defending very well against that. He pushed Grenadiers up to try and stop that from happening. Luvnest still found a way to make it work. And now he's going to be decapping DevM's fuel. He's going to be pushing that strategic decap through the
SVT's
center.
on there. Gunning them down. They've got the panhandle out. They'll ever so comical trying to run back to base with the equipment. They should probably just drop it. SVTs do not quite get the kill from the penal battalions.
Luvnest here just trying to manage this engagement, hopping into the immediate cover to stealth. He'll be able to take a shot with the sniper as this squad is retreating. First sniper misses the shot. And at the moment, DevM, he still holds control of the right fuel.
This is beautiful from Luvnest. He has shown chivalry, he has shown sportsmanship, and now he's showing that Daddy's home, it's time for a beating, DevM. He's allowed you to have a replay here, DevM, despite obviously the equipment failing, and he's now out for blood. He's being aggressive, just like DevM was in that Viven replay in inverted commas. He's been brutal. SVT's possibly on retreat.
Yeah, he's very, very lucky there. Fortunately, he does have the medical supplies up in the base right now. Infirmary's up, so he is able to heal these guys up a little bit, but nothing is going to save them from the one shot of the sniper rifle. That's going to be the big thing to beat here, and DevM knows that. That's why he's going to go for that sniper again. He needs to play the same thing. He needs to play those Grenadiers strong up the field, kind of keeping the Soviet sniper occupied until he can get to that veteran C1, where he can easily counter it once Luvnest makes any kind of misplay. So it's a really, really important mechanic here. This one model Pioneer is why is it there?
I think it's there due to possibly being a little bit flummoxed, to use a word a lot of our European friends may have never heard before. He's a bit out of sorts now. He's found himself replaying a game that he was on top of, albeit obviously with that great comeback from Luvnest with the counter snipe. Then there was the drama, and now he's back playing the same game again, and Luvnest is angry. Luvnest is in control, and he's doing a very good job of making this early game very difficult for the Portuguese prodigy, DevM.
He is, yeah. I think he's doing one good thing, though. Even though he hasn't been able to reinforce that just due to him being manpower drained when it was in base, he's still going to go and sweep with this unit. In fact, there he goes. He detects the mines, and he's instantly on it. So he's learning his mistakes from the previous games here, which is really nice to see that he's taking that attention to detail, because that's where he's slipped up before. That's where the squad disparity has come from when he's fighting versus Luvnest.
Penal battalions coming into focus. They've got the Grenadiers gunning them down, and the sniper also. Yeah, 43s and the Car 98s working in unison, and pretty much demolishing that penal battalion. Isn't this resurgence from DevM? Just seen a big shudder off scope. What was that?
I'm not sure. Maybe a demo charge here on this side. Was it the Minesweepers?
That was the Minesweeper. It's happened again to DevM. A repeat of one of those early games.
Thing as well, you know. It was actually paying attention. I did not think that would happen, but unfortunately it has. It's definitely a weak point. I definitely see this as a weakness, that Luvnest is exploiting it so regularly.
There we go, the penal battalions. Putting great fire down on the Grenadier, coming to cap that victory point and keep victory point control in the hands of the German giant Luvnest.
I'm not particularly a fan. I mean, DevM is trying to still push 3 directions at the moment. Not only has he lost the sniper, he's also lost Grenz as well. He's the lower down in terms of available manpower on the field now, which is something that, you know, Soviets struggle to get to this point. So when it does flip, this is a bad situation for Austere. I think actually double sniper, which is just about to come in from DevM. This will be the 3rd sniper that he's built. And given how much manpower across the field he's losing, this is an incredibly risky move because if one or two of those snipers go down, it's a very difficult recovery if he's going to continue using them.
Penal battalions going up against the Grenadiers. Oh, instantly retreat. That's a wise decision from Luvnest because he knows that the snipers are lingering and waiting. And he doesn't have to do anything too aggressive right now. He has this game. He's got a lot better critical mass. He's building tier 3 up in base at the moment with the combat engineers. And it's all working. It's like the German war machine. Efficient, well-oiled, well-prepared, and on the roll.
Do you know what I think we might see here? I think we might see, I mean, one of the snipers is going to be able to gain veterancy. If he can actually just pop a sniper shot and just give Luvnest that false sense of security that snipers somewhere else, he might be able to use the incendiary
They're crossing the woods there, those two snipers. They're probably going to be going prone and getting 2 shots off very soon. There you go. Penal battalion's going to have to run back home.
Also taking some molds down from the Grens and a sizable amount of health as well. Those things are a beast at close range, but this leaves a difficult situation in the retreat. If the 2 snipers can connect their last shots, well, they should probably consider just getting out of there. They're not going to be able to deal with the penal battalions, especially if they have to cross that negative cover. They've now got a second squad coming in. I really feel he should just retreat now.
Yes, they have done. So very, very good down the game senses were tingling, and that's exactly what happened. We got the Soviet Scout sniper team opening up on the Grenadier here. Got most of DevM's units in base, and that spells loss of map control if he stays there.
We've seen so many of these today. So many of these retreats going across dangerous retreat paths. Penal Battalion tries to get the shot off, instead actually losing some models to the Pioneers. Very, very good use of the Pioneers there to push that. Got the snipers coming up the field. This is dangerous though, because what if the Soviet sniper has been able to push up? He left it only on this side. It wouldn't be completely implausible that it has moved up to the center field. But I mean, look at this. We're 10 minutes into the game now. Tier 3 is going up for... So tier 4 is going up for Luvnest. Wow, okay, so that will explain the lateness. I was going to make a point about why the T70 was so late. Now we know why.
How rude of Luvnest to ruin your points. It's a terrible spade from the German.
They're supposed to play how I cast.
But not play how you play, because obviously he wouldn't have left round 1. And I can hear the tumbleweeds in the crowd for one of my jokes there. Beautiful.
Another classic. But yeah, the talking point is, this was one of the things that happened in the last game. These 2 snipers were 720 manpower that got lost in the last game. Luvnest is going to be wanting to... he's going to be wanting to win. He's going to be wanting to do it again, is what I'm trying to say. He's going to try and make that play again, just to show how epic it was, how epic it could be. You know, neither of them have chosen a commander yet. Every
Same
single game
situation again. But it's just been Luvnest on top in this game so far in the early game. In the previous game, or in inverted commas game, because it doesn't count anymore, DevM was on top for the majority of the early game, and then Luvnest came back with the epic play. In this case though, it's been all Luvnest in the early game, and he's even got parity in KD. In fact, he's got leading in KD as shown there. So great work being done. Oh, sniper on retreat past the SVTs. That's a dead sniper if I've ever seen one. Holy crap! Here it goes. SVTs need to get a line of sight. They're running past the tree. Will they get those shots in, Dan? Will they get those shots in? Oh, you may hear a little bit of smattering of cheering. There's a lot of Luvnest fans in the crowd today, and they've just seen both snipers die to DevM.
Yeah, second one went down as well, so absolutely beautiful. But that's exactly what he wanted to do, was get the both of them, and whilst focusing that last clutch shot, the SVT managed to nail the other one.
I'll tell you what, you can make a piece of crap, poorly manufactured, mass-produced T-3476 look beautiful with a bit of paint. Looks wonderful. And I've just had something in my ear. Paints and skins are currently 75% off in the Steam sale. There we go. Thank you for that, Kyle. That was great. Cheers.
Where do we go?
How many snipers is this now, Dan?
Huh?
How many snipers is
this
this
will
now?
be sniper 4 in this game, which we always see this. There's always going to be a sniper.
More than 3.
Yeah,
He's put more than 3 now.
This is number 4. So
Number 4, yes.
yeah, DevM is not happy with the way that the snipers were there. He's going to hit the surrender button, and good game then. Good game.
Wow.
Good game.
Good game and a half. Yeah, absolutely.
It's one thing to take down the 2 snipers in game 1.
You then do it again in game 2.
You give your opponent a chance to play again. But you do it again. A really good play, like a high level play there, and
absolutely.